Mic check, Melo. Mic check, Melo. Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check.
Walla, let's rock, baby. Let's rock. It's the playoffs tonight.
Let's go. Evening, ladies and gentlemen. Race 1. We are in Jeddah for some Tier 2 and Tier 1 drama. Let's go. Shout out to the only viewer that's live already. Hoping to get more viewers. Let's go, Melo.
Yeah, man, a lot of people have been anticipating this all season now. So we've got the fight for Tier 1. The final 3 spots will be gotten by the top three drivers out of these next 3 races. So first race today, second tomorrow, and the last one on Thursday. Then the top 3 are going into Tier 1. Ooh, clear weather, Jeddah.
Yeah, it's going to be a little one, a very fast track. Would you say Jeddah is a technical or a fast track?
It's a fast track.
It's a fast track.
Yeah.
Very rare to make a mistake here. You're not too worried about the walls. Any mistakes by our 6 drivers?
I'm not expecting a lot of mistakes because it's a fair track even when it comes to traction control. So I'm not expecting a lot of mistakes, but I'm expecting a lot of action and politics.
Let's go. One wonders what strategies will our drivers here be running. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, same format. It's going to be an 18-minute quali and then a 50% race. So, smooth, live, playoffs, let's go. Gamma Maverick, don't discount the nerves. It's going to be lit. Shout out to our viewers. We seem to have a number of viewers today. Everyone is ready for some playoff action.
Definitely. The drivers have been training the whole time, so interesting to see what pressure also does, because that can also influence how people do. Shout out to Paul and my dog. Let's go. It's that kind of tonight.
Let's go, Melo. Tyson, our commentator for Tier 1, is watching us live. How is everyone doing? Shout out to our 13 viewers. Let's go. On the soft compound tire. Nebo seems to be the only one on the medium compound. Let's wait and see. Who's up front, Melo? Is it Mandla or drivers already up?
I think it is Bonga and Stepiso between the 2 up front. Actually, Mendre is the first person on track and leading the pack technically. So great to see the times going out. Undreva going for an alternative strategy, going out on the mediums, hoping to end the race in a fast note with the soft compound tire. Interesting to see. In Jeddah, there's not much tire degradation.
No, definitely not. The soft compound can literally, you can definitely push like half the laps. Actually, I think you're just forced to go on the medium compound, obviously, because you have to go on 2 compounds. But 100%. So let's go. I think Usibalkul was asking what's the format here. So there's 3 races. It's basically the bottom, the bottom 3 of Tier 1 who managed to survive relegation that are in the playoffs, and then it's the basically the bottom next 3. So the top 3 got automatic qualification, and then number 4, 5, and 6 go into the playoffs. So it's going to be a battle of the playoffs. Top 3 qualify into Tier 1. As you can take us through Mendra's fast lap, Melo.
Let us go with Mendre in the Aston Martin. Takes the first 2 corners beautifully. He will definitely get a purple sector as the first one to go. Okay, beautiful exit from the Aston Martin of Mendre. Fast left-handers. Does he cut the corner? Who takes it beautifully? Entry into 10-7. Takes it beautifully. Mendre. Magnificent. You can tell this guy been practicing the first DRS zone, excluding the start-finish straight. He blasts through the mini hairpin, the long left hand up by Mendre.
Kisses the wall.
Kisses the wall. Too early on the power is your boy Mendre going into the. I think now it has affected the rotation of the car, but he's still going. I think he's fighting to put a time on the track, as everyone except Twitch is on a fast lap. We're going to still ride along with Mendre to see what time he puts, because that will be the time everyone has to chase. He's still sending it into the second last DRS zone as he opens the rear wing, and he blasts to as Ubonga has already set a time at 31.6. was actually the driver in front. He actually said, and it's a piso.
The Piso puts a 132 as we go live again with Menre. Will he improve on that time? It doesn't seem like he will, but already the Piso has put a statement out in the Ferrari.
Piso has put a time to fight, and we have Romeo in the McLaren going through the final corner now as he blasts through the straight into the finish line. He has a 30.2 to compete with, and what time does he put on the time? He's a bit slow.
He's a bit slow, probably a mistake. Probably a mistake along the way. As we jump live with Twitch, who's chosen to pick the Alpha Tauri? Oh, he's on his outlap, the last driver, as we've got 30 minutes to go, ladies and gentlemen. It's late. The Piso has put a 130.2. Oh my goodness. Let's go.
Interesting, man. Interesting. So we currently have Piso in the hot seat. He currently sits with a 130.2. I definitely think we'll see drivers go into the 29s tonight. I definitely believe so. We've got Ubonga with a 31.6, a beautiful position for the McLaren driver. A driver who all hope was lost and gone and in the bin until a retiree from Utamayo automatically promoted Ubonga in the standings and therefore promoted him into the playoffs. Ubonga will definitely be taking that as a sign from the gods to come and make a difference and come back to Team 1 as we have most drivers going back into the pits. I don't think we have drivers on the hot lap as we tell.
While Twitch is on his hot lap on the Alpha Tauri, hey, it's gonna be lit. Everyone has an opportunity. It's either you're staying in Tier 1 or the Tier 2 drivers move up at Tier 1. Clean lap by Zeps there. It says overtake with Tempo. Is that Tempo Tempo? As he changes his name. Hey, that's our Tier 2 champion, who obviously has gotten his automatic qualification to Tier 1.
Let's run around the McLaren of Mandla, 28, 29.
Ooh, 129.5. Let's go, Smitho in the McLaren. Man, putting up those statements already. That's almost like what? That's 7 tenths better than Zepiso's time. Hello, can anyone improve on that?
Mandla said his intentions are not to leave anything on the table, and he does that. He goes and does a 29.5.
100%. It was just jump live with Twitch. Seems like he made a mistake. Might be just going again. DRS open. Oh, he's going into the pits. Maybe going to get some fresh rubber. Would you have not pushed that rubber again? Oh, and fuel. Probably fuel. 100%.
Okay, it looks like all the drivers are back in the pit to refresh, but Utsepiso says, I'm going back. I'm not trying to start P2 as Utsepiso goes out with fresh rubber. It currently sits P2, 7 tenths behind Romeo. Oh, that's hectic. That is hectic. Ubonga as well is saying, if you can do it, I shall try to do it too. Ubonga comes out of the pit and on his outlap. Some people say they've been waiting all year for this.
Let's go. The playoffs. Drama. More drama from the Breakaway League. Welcome again, ladies and gentlemen. It's playoff race 1 and we are live in Jeddah. What do you think about Nebo's strategy there? His times are not far off and he's on the medium compound.
You know what? I think there's less likelihood for a safety car to be there, so it makes the strategy viable. So I think we should continue with this strategy, but he can't keep on going out with this tire as he does so now. He just came out on the same time, so he's taking as much life, he's taking a lot of life out of the tire. But for me, it's a good strategy. But also, you rather be starting at the back than the front 2 or 3 start pulling away from you early in the race.
Is it? Do you think traffic will be a factor with only 6 drivers?
Not really, but you don't want to be stuck behind someone for more than 2
Correct.
laps. Although you can overtake, but there some people who can defend. Straight, they still moving back because you're now on mediums, they're on softs, so it makes the overtaking still tricky.
As we jump live on the Ferrari once again, going for his first lap. Will he have something to say to Mandla's 129.5? Let's go, Zepiso.
Did you see how we took turn 2, man?
That was beautiful. That was definitely clean. Hey! Kisses that wall. Luckily saves the car. Hopefully he didn't break a wing. Oh, let's go.
He's still
nice and tight. He's still sending it. Gear 6. He's moving. Not a purple sector, but he's better than his previous time. So definitely a couple of tenths to be made there. Definitely after that mistake.
tight he was there, bro.
He's sending the Ferrari. He is sending this Ferrari to Pisa. Nice and tight, takes it nice and clean. That is beautiful as well from the Ferrari driver to Pisa. Will he be the fourth Tier 2 driver to qualify to T1? Or do the Tier 1 drivers have something to say as he takes the purple second sector? He is sending it. Hugs that line nice and clean. Doesn't invalidate. He is sending this Ferrari. DRS zone. Oh. As I take a sip of my Coca-Cola.
Same here,
Shorts it down. Will he be sending it on the last DRS zone to Piso? He is out of fuel. DRS 126. Oh, what?
No, he lost time in the last corner, so might as well box.
Oh, is it? As we have 8 minutes to go, Smidlo has pulled the ball, set a fast lap on softs, and then has come out on medium.
No, I get. I think Madla is saying if I can go faster on the mediums, even better. I think it's nothing to lose in a sense. In a sense.
But do you think he can better his time on the soft compound of a 129.5?
That's what I'm saying. In his mind, he's thinking there's nothing to lose. If I go faster, sharp, then yeah, I think that's what's going through his mind.
As we jump live on the Hash Drive number one that we haven't spoken about much, but he is sending that medium compound tire DRS zone. He wants to improve on his time and basically have track position on the medium compound. I think he will stick with the strategy, obviously different strategy to most. Hugs that line nice and clean, tight on the exit. DRS 128, 129. I don't think he will improve on his time. Definitely not improve at 10th off his time and remains in P5. Is he sending it again? Wait to see.
Yeah, no, it was. Do you think? I think it can go fast on the softs. I think it definitely go fast on the softs.
Hey, Menre goes off track. Hey, Menre, where's the alarm, baby? Hey, Bob. And he invalidates. But my tire got tight ass. Doesn't seem like he has that compound on as he's gone off track. P1, yeah, Romeo. With the 129.5, Tepiso, sorry, Melo, 132, Menri, 3, Bonga, 4, number 5 with the medium compound, and Twitch, 6, yet to set a lap. Let us ride with who, Melo?
Yeah, Twitch just a bad Hezzy. Looks like he's still sitting in sector 1. I don't know whether he's sending it to his abandon, but the body language of that car is a car that's
moving.
Twitch still yet to put a time. A time he's fighting. Monstrous time from Mandla, sorry, off at 29.5. This is a sign of Mandla's angry. Mandla's trying to make it tonight. What are your predictions for pole? Let's see. Who do you think will take pole position? 5 minutes to go.
Purple second sector for Twitch. Hello. Let's go, Alpha Tauri. Hey, these times are actually so tight. Well, noting Mandla and Tepiso's times with 5.5 minutes to go. Will Twitch have something to say? Hides that line nice and clean. Ooh.
Small moment, not too much.
Not too much. Hug that line, 130, 131.5, and he moves into P4 and takes Unebo into last position, who is on the medium compound.
I love this man. Uboga's like, I'm coming, about to start a hot lap now. Is Uboga. As he, he's now last. What does he do? Does he go on the softs? We have to wait and see.
I stick to strategy. If I was him, I'd stick to strategy. Bonga going out again, 131.6, wants to improve that time. Sepiso is more than a second faster than him. Yes.
Going through the double left-handers, takes him a bit wide, but sets him up nicely for the next one. A bit wide
again. Ooh, lot of time to the mid.
Looks like Mandla's even catching up.
Is he gonna use him as a slipstream? Is he using him as a slipstream? And he's on the medium comeback. Moves out of the way, which is good for Mandla, who might have made a couple of maybe half a tenth there with the slipstream. Sending it, nice and tight, hug that one. You know my goals. You know my goals for next season, there, man. I need to know all the turns of these tracks so that this commentating can be easier, man. Sometimes I'm like left, right, you know what I mean?
Boy, those are definitely goals for commentating. As I disturb you, Utsepiso is 3 turns up on his current time, but boxes. Okay, Utsepiso, he knows better. Twitch again, boxes. We've got looks like a slow lap so far as well. Oh, he abandoned. Okay,
Romeo
we've got drivers going to the
also
pits.
boxes. Yeah, Romeo also boxes.
I think last minute changes, last minute adjustments to the setup.
Nebo is on the soft compound. You'll be happy to hear that, Nelo.
Now we're gonna see what Utebo is packing underneath that has. He's currently on his outlap. Set his current time is now on a soft tire. His current time on the medium is at 31.9, the slowest so far. 2.5 minutes to go. Let's see what people have. I think drivers will be coming out shortly, as most of them are in the pits, except Umendre, who's going through the final corner. It looks like a slow lap as well. Mandla currently sits with the best time on the grid with a 29.5. Tsepiso, Umendre is second with a 29.8. Oh, what a lap for Umendre. Come on.
Hey, Mendre, come on. Where did that come from? Where did that come from Mendre? As we watch live, on the hands, the smoother saying, come on, boy. Nebo's definitely not a driver that, well, with his driving etiquette he deserves. But hey, you never know. This is BrakeAway.
Oh yes, we're using all the track, maximizing the speed as he goes into turn 4. Let's see, most drivers struggle here. He keeps it flowing, keeps it going. Turbo in the house. We'll keep in touch with his sector times as he goes through the double race. Does it beautifully, keeps it tight like a brand new underwear. Takes it beautifully in sector 1. Does it go purple? No, he doesn't.
No, he does not. 4 tenths up on his tire.
Oh, Siam, who else is on the hot lap? It is just Undrep. We shall ride with him to the end of this lap. Fully sending it with, oh no, Umanda has left session, I believe. If it's not Escom, it might be Ivo. I think we are suffering from some nonsense here, but we should wait and verify that. As Undrep goes to sector 2, let us see how he does in sector 2. Oh, he's 6 tenths up. Not a purple sector, but a lot of time up. Undrebo almost invalidates, but does it. Sends it into the DRS zone. Keeping it tight, does he? No, he puts this car in the middle of the track. Some would say that's a slower part, but yay, he's sending it 6 tenths up as he goes through the final corner. Goes a bit wide, but comes back in to get a better exit.
DRS.
Will be a good time. I'm predicting this will be a good time. It's a 130.9, the second faster from his previous attempt.
100%. He moves out into P4. 7 tenths still behind Utsepiso. One wonders what happened to Ubonga and Umandla. I hope there's no problems there. As we check our commentating there.
Hey Baba, I'm looking at Utsepiso sector 1. It is on fire. He fixed it up. Utsepiso. This is a guy, man. The second half of the season, he's showing that he's the one driving the car, not the car driving him. He's been doing some things in quali, man. He's been doing some things in quali as we keep riding along with Utsepiso. Man, this is beautiful, right? Driving from Utsepiso in the Ferrari. He was currently 6 tenths up on the sector 1 time alone. As we go into sector 2, has he improved? And yes, he is.
Purple sector.
Is
nice and tight. Oh my goodness, Utsepiso, let's go. He is saving this Ferrari. Nice and tight on the line as well. As we head over to the last DRS zone, 3rd sector, beginning of the 3rd sector. Will he be pulling the early 129? Yes, nice and clean. Oh, that is gorgeous. I'm seeing a 129, 129.2, 129.2, 129.2, 129. Let's go, Utsepiso. Let's go, Utsepiso. Tier 2, stand up. Tier 2, stand up.
What a drive, man. Come on.
That was a crazy lap by Utsepiso. Pole position for the Ferrari. Time is up, ladies and gentlemen. As we go through our standings, Utsepiso 129.4. Romeo, tier 1. Oh, better do something about this. Second with the 129.5. Man Ray, 129.8. Ncebo, Mr. Hess, 130.9. Twitch and Bonga complete the grid.
Oh man, I think most people will agree that the surprise quality is Man Ray. What a time from Man Ray.
100%. Man Ray puts himself in P3, also within the 129s, which is a crazy lap. Let's go.
Yeah. No man, yo. Come on, guys. These are playoffs. People are moving intent this year, man. I hope we have the drivers of Ubonga and Romeo Singh. Man, half a tenth in it. Come on.
Oh man, that is so close. I see he's even wearing Sihle's attire there. Ferrari, same person as well. Is there something there with this person, man?
I think some engineers were moved from Sihle's garage
into Tsepiso's garage.
No. Wow, shout out to Tsepiso. Congratulations for the first pole of the playoffs. Romeo and Mendry complete the top 3.
Let's go. Shout out to our viewers. Give us your predictions, ladies and gentlemen. It's race 1 of the playoffs. Let's go. The weather looks tricky. Interesting.
Yeah. Let us see, man.
You don't expect these parts of the world to have rain, but hey, man, we've seen in esports the whole race with rain there. So hey, you never know.
Yeah, but I don't think I've ever driven at a wet Jeddah. Actually. Oh, are we? Is the race starting?
Seems like the race might be starting, ladies and gentlemen. Melo, you will be doing the honors as usual.
I don't think I can handle it. I can try. I can only try, man. This guy is, come on, man. The playoffs are fire. I'm getting a call from our technical directors as I take this sort of.
Is it?
As we're getting a word from our technical team, we're suffering from a glitch. Some drivers will have been kicked out, so we might have to do a custom grid. Yes.
Okay, cool.
We might have to do that. Okay, cool. Man, I some of our viewers are complaining that our food is getting cold. But I'm telling you, man, once you watch this race, everything else will be hot. So bear with us as we try to sort out these glitches we are currently facing, man.
Okay, the gentleman will retire, ladies and gentlemen. Apologies for the delays, but we'll definitely do custom grid. I don't think it should be a problem. We'll ask the gentleman to retire, and then let's go.
Now we should be alright. The boys are working on it. Shout out to the people supporting this, man. It's the people in the background that keep this league moving, man. So we really appreciate the help. I never Kid K. Kid K. It's definitely going to be lit, It's definitely going to be lit, especially the front row as we have it. It's going to be very wild, man. Mandla and Tsepiso are going to turn one. Can't wait to see what that unfolds. Tsepiso, what a lap indeed, man. I believe that time puts him even within the top 6 in tier 1.
In tier 1, 100%. So gents will retire, and then we go again. Hey, hopefully it doesn't affect Tsepiso, because I'm on when it's time to retire. Ooh.
Okay, so let us ignore the start of the race. We shall start some drivers kick out.
Okay, Oaks must retire. Nebo has retired.
I think Tsepiso was just feeling the traction, trying to see where his clutch.
He throws it against the wall. Mendray must retire. Tsepiso's retired.
Mendray is trying to taste how it is to be
Puts it against the wall as well.
We're
Twitch needs to retire, and he goes. There we go. So custom grid it is.
Any of that? We definitely won't be seeing any of that in the months. We're just getting this sorted out ASAP. Warm up your food, get your popcorn, tell Dali to wait as we are about to go live. The first playoff races and updates. We are in Jeddah today. Tomorrow, I stand corrected, we are in Nola.
Correct. And then the last race will be Monza, fastest track of the calendar year.
Definitely, thank you for that, man. As you set up the grid, it's interesting to see, man. It's interesting to see. Remember, I mean, think about this. I think even fastest laps will play a huge role. You know, 3 races is not a lot to separate 3 drivers. So it's going to be interesting how that plays out. So you might finish 6th place, but if you get fastest lap and you come in 3rd in the next race, man, it might promote you to the best people in the league. So interesting to see how that will work. We have 6 drivers. So first driver gets 25 points. The second driver gets 18 points. The third driver gets 15 points. The fourth driver gets 12 points. The 5th driver gets 10 points. And the last driver, in most circumstances, or most likely in 6th place, will be 8. So those numbers are excluding.
Unready. Let me tell these boys, unready up. Let's go, man. Sorry.
So, as my colleague was shouting unready there, I believe someone is more than ready to get this race going, man. Just waiting for, but it's good news. It's good news.
Okay, Bongas. Yes. Bongas. So there's 2 drivers that are not here.
I think might be a quick bathroom break from the boys as we're missing.
Mandlawan.
And Menry.
Okay, cool. Oh, they're in. Okay, just let them know they mustn't start as it's custom grid. Wait, let me just sort out custom grid real quick. No quali. Grid
so
editor.
I think Stingray is still in the toilet, but his team is giving me assurance that he's running back to his car now.
So it was once a piece or 2 Romeo. 3 was Stingray, and then 4 was. Let me
I got you. Fourth was Twitch.
Right? And then okay, cool. So we're waiting for Stingray now.
Waiting for Stingray. His team has told me he's en route to join. As Stingray has entered his car, I think.
So it was Tsepiso, Romeo, Menray, Twitch, Bonga, Nebo.
Amen.
Let's go.
Wait. Yes, it was it. Yes, it was.
Confirm changes.
Tsepiso, Romeo, Menray. It was 4th.
Okay, wait. Let's go again.
Sorry. Yeah, just got the final ones.
Okay, cool. Let's go. Wait. So it's Tsepiso, Romeo, Menray, Nebo, Twitch, Bonga.
Yes.
Oh, I almost started him last.
Yo.
Okay, let's go, ladies and gentlemen. I think we are good to go. Nebo almost started last.
Why am I nervous? I hope we're getting this thing right. But I think we are.
Let's go, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's rock.
2, 4, 6. Let's rock, boys.
Yeah, we see they're saying rapping nicely. We heard from an anonymous source, a source that doesn't want to be named, that engineers from your side of the garage
have been doing things there. Have been tweaking a few things here in the playoffs.
So hopefully the pots will be done. As now we run into the last 25 seconds of the first round of playoffs.
Your predictions, Melo.
0, I have none. I have none. I'll leave it to our viewers to quickly say what their predictions are. You?
Yeah, it's a tricky one. I'd say, okay. Mandla P1, Tsepiso P2, Nebo P3.
Thing is now also it's a test of nerves because everyone knows what's on the line. So now it's a test. How do drivers manage it? So that's what I'm struggling to come to terms with. But my top three, in no particular order, is Cebo, Tsepiso, and Romeo. In no
Hey, and we hope no one DNFKK says Tsepiso P1, Mandla P2, Bonga P3. Ooh, different one.
Okay.
Inati says Nebo, Mr. Consistency for the win. Teammate bias, as you're gonna take us through it.
Let us go, man. We've got the 5 lights on in Jeddah and we go racing. Looks like even start so far from all drivers. Ubonga has a bit of a moment at the back, but Tsepiso is clean out into 10-1. Oh, Romeo is challenged by Mandre, but manages to stay safe. All 6 drivers look to be okay, except Ubo, who might have lost track. And Twitch is in the back of the grid. Tsepiso leads from Romeo, from Mandre in 3rd. Undrebo is now in P4 where he started. Undrebo and Mo are fighting it out, but Undrebo manages to hold position in 4th place, going off and on the track like no shedding, but he's managing to come back with P4. Twitch is in P6. Romeo is trying to send it on the inside of Tsepiso, but doesn't quite manage to get close. But Omi looks like he has better traction coming out of the corners. Tsepiso still holding it beautifully. 5/10 between each of the other drivers outside the top 2. Beautiful driving as we are happy to see Medra is not suffering from any network issues. Ubonga loses it, but loses the wing in the process. Where is Twitch?
I think Twitch might be suffering as well with doing damage as Umedo is putting the pressure on the Tsepiso inside line. Is there contact there? Will Medra capitalize on that slight contact between the 2 drivers?
And it does. Medra moves P2 with his light flashing already. Okay, we move. Network issues. As Umanda puts it on down the inside into the final corner.
And
contact. Almost contact. Umanda looks like the faster car right now against Tsepiso. Tsepiso does the fastest lap in the 35.7. Undrebo sits P4 comfortably. Twitch going into the pit. Going into the pit as we need their front wing damage. Because this front two are sending it so time.
100%. I think there might have been a glitch there with Mende as he's still in P3. Being put under pressure by Undrebo. Undrebo will take it easy over the... Definitely having the better traction in sector 2. Migo already has a 3-second penalty and we are in lap 2. Now he will need to overtake as he goes on the outside. Tsepiso will defend the inside line. Tsepiso defends that line beautifully. They still side by side. Let's go, playoffs.
That's beautiful, man. Lap 2 of 25. Beautifully done so far for Tsepiso, who started pole, still in P1. Romeo P2, Umendra following closely behind them. Sits P4.
Mazda might have just kissed the wall. Hopefully he didn't break a wing there.
Oh my God. Hopefully not. As he's sticking behind that Ferrari, man. Every gear change, Manda can hear from his car. That's how close he is from the Ferrari of Tsepiso, using the slipstream. Going into the last corner. Manda so close, man. Tantalizingly close. FF Selby in the comments say DNF loading. Klima Satan, as we have Romeo.
Mendre is not far off. Mendre not far off. Takes that light clean, Mendre. He's just watching the action in front of him.
Mendre is playing this beautifully. He will not enter the fight just yet. He's just watching them sort out their differences while he cuts the difference between the two of them. Undrebo also, I think, is brought closer because of this fight. Romeo keeps going off track. It might come back to another off track. He's on super active. He currently has a 3-second penalty. But he still is in the DRS now. It's the DRS of Zepiso. Ah, Mindlo kisses the wall again. I'm sure that wing is compromised.
He's crying 100%. Nah, but he seems to be hugging those lines nice and clean. Better traction out of there, Mindlo. And he's going to be entering the DRS zone. We're about to enter that zone between Leclerc and Verstappen. Will he be taking it on this DRS zone, or is he going to wait for the straight line DRS? We'll see. Oh, Zepiso kisses the wall. Zepiso kisses the wall. Mandla is much closer. DRS. He is on the outside. Mandla takes P1 from Zepiso. Did Zepiso break a wing? It seems like Man Ray might be closing the gap too. But Zepiso will be having the most special DRS from Smindlo. Will Smindlo be defending? Zepiso is chasing him. Smindlo trying to break slipstream, but I don't think it's close enough. Mandla gets the fastest lap. The Ferrari is sending it. Will he be sending it? Oh, ways to fight another day. Mandla gets another 3-second penalty. Oh, as things stand, Mandla is in P5. Is in P4. As things stand.
This will come back to bite him, man. And this rate is happening every 2 laps. It's something he can't afford to keep on doing. 6 seconds is a lot, man.
As he goes off track again, control that car, Smindlo. What's your problem?
Zepiso doesn't have a front. His wing is messed up. His swing is messed up. Yeah. His lines are not the usual lines we used to, I think. Zepiso might have front, yeah. Zepiso's compromised. This brings Mendre into the mix. Mendre currently is P3.
It brings both Mendre and Unebe into the pit. Yeah, Zepiso's struggling. Zepiso's struggling. Smindlo is opening that gap. Should he pit? I think he should pit now.
It's tricky. Yeah,
what?
Out pit now as well. Out pit now.
100% what happened to Twitch and Bonga Miss Bono asked, hey, they are far back. I think they broke a wing and they had to pit early as Mendre goes on the attack of Zepiso. Zepiso is suffering. Nebo might also have something to say as he comes through. Mendre gets him on the outside. Unebo also the next stream. Zepiso needs to pit. Zepiso needs to pit. He is suffering. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Yeah. Definitely has to pit. And your top 3 are currently your tier 1 drivers, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh man, Tendai Mandla the penalty.
We in lap 5 of 25 that time. We are lap 5 of 25 that time.
Let's go, Zepiso. You know what? I'm confident Zepiso with clean air will make big and positive strides, man. So wait to see. Currently source in P4, chasing down the pack as he had to pit due to a broken wing. But this Bonungebo with DRS after sector 1 does he send it against Mendre? He goes on the inside.
Inside Nebo! Does he hold the line? Yes, he does. What does Mendre do differently? Nebo moves into P2. Mendre will have something to say about this, but he is out of ERS. Nebo's DRS was 61%. Holds that car nice and easy. As things stand, Nebo is your P1, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, 100%. Mandla currently leading this race, but with the 6-second penalty, it might come to dispute at the end of the race. So Nebo says P2, Mendre P3, Zepiso P4 because of suffering wing damage, finds himself P4. Twitch Nobora are in the last places of 5th and 6th. Okay, interesting. How far is
Twitch retires! Twitch retires! Safety car is out! Advantage Zepiso.
Zepiso is thanking his ancestors. Zepiso Sabim Joseph Sukagaga, and it brings him back into the race.
Nebo must overtake the safety car. Nebo must overtake the safety car. And he does.
Mendre, do it nicely, don't
crash into. Zepiso advantage. Bonga is not disconnected. Yeah, Bonga is not disconnected. Bonga is in. I think he broke a wing earlier on, suppose.
Yes, he was. So now he's back. Thank God for that. The blue racer is back in the race. Currently is P5. We are currently under safety car because of a DNF from Twitch, which now leaves 5 drivers left on the track. Romeo leads from Ndebo, from Mendre in P3, Zepiso P4, but who suffered with damage and will definitely not competing for the tires. This evens up everything, as I believe some drivers will be going on the medium tires. We're going to see. And then we have Ubo behind the Mercedes. He passes the pit entry. Oh, okay. Then refuses to pit.
Oh, he had pit for new soft.
I think also
make sure that he can at least catch up to the safety car. Then he can think about the pit. Slowing down there, making sure that he doesn't mess up with his obviously Delta, because you do not want to get it right through. Mandla will be pitting. The piece is still far back. I think Smith might come out in front here still. Wait and see. Mandla is in the pits. Nebo's in the pits. Menray passes. Menray passes.
Menray has decided I will not be boxing. I will be fully sending this.
No, but what are the chances of getting another safety car, bro? Come on. Come on, bro.
Menray is leading this race. I think the task.
The Peso pits as well.
Why it's a Peso?
Maybe probably mediums again to take it to the end of the race.
Oh, he's aggressive.
He's going for fresh mediums.
Okay.
No,
he had nothing to lose.
He's got nothing to lose.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, so he's just like, might as well get mediums. Okay, let's go. Oh, his nemesis. How did Ndebo pass? Oh, Mandla replaced the wing. And Ndebo passed in the pit lane. Okay. Oh, because you have this race is turning over like brand new scrambled eggs, man. Like we now have Umendre leading the race. Yes, Umendre leading the race. Ndebo P2. He was behind Mandla, but I think Mandla went through a wing change, which happened to promote to P2. Romeo finds himself P3, Zepiso finds himself P4. Ubonga is now catching up to the back of the field. I hope it does so before the safety car goes in. Oh, shout out, 27 viewers, shout out to all of you guys. We appreciate you guys. Start drafting the driver of the day. Start drafting what you think will happen in strategies. We have drivers on the 7th lap going on the mediums. We've got the lead driver staying out on the softs. Tell me, how do you think strategy will pan out or should pan out?
100%. I think obviously these mediums are going to the end of the race. Like we had said earlier, Jeddah is not a track known for killing the tires a lot. So it's going to be a race till the end pretty much. Menray, I think that was a bad call by Menray. Very bad call when he had an opportunity to pit. Ubonga still on the soft compound as well, chasing the pack. Oh, Tyson says the beast for the win. Going aggressive, I see, with this strategy. Definitely going aggressive. Oh. Tinder saying Mendre is Mendre. I give up. Hey, but...
Yes, yeah?
That's Bonga pits. Let's see. But hey, man, we never know, man. We in lap 7 of 25. Anything can still happen.
Not even halfway through, so a lot can happen. Ubonga also, with nothing to lose, still sends it. Okay. Oh, he pitted lap 3. Okay, I kind of get it. But okay, we've got Ubonga in P5. The group of drivers is so hard to predict. No, my initial request now definitely. So we'll have to see. We have to wait. That's what I love about these things, man. We can predict, we can guess, we can do cosine times fraction 17, but we have the honor of watching things play out. Can't wait to see this. Can't wait to see this unfold.
News for today, ladies and gentlemen. Romeo is already on 6 seconds worth of penalties and currently sits in P3. I mean, Master Drivers is the quickest, but 6 seconds in lap 8. One wonders how many seconds he'll have at the end of the race.
So I think he'll definitely be cleaner now. I think he's away. So we have to wait and see. What I'm looking forward to see is the first safety car restart under the control of Mendre. I can't wait to see that. I'd love to see how he executes that. Like, genuinely, I just want to see how he executes that. I've seen drivers, when they lead for the first time, they don't execute it properly. So I can't wait to see what Mendre has in store. Undrebo will be the person that's hoping to be the first to react and get a pass on.
Seems like the safety car might be going in this lap, ladies and gentlemen.
Badland's episode with bump wheels again. Not to say, you have to wait and see, but no love lost between those two men. They've been fighting it out. They both replaced wings, they caused on each other, so we'll have to wait and see. That ends. For tier 2 by a hey, safety car again.
Safety car is in. No, that was a late call. That was such a late call. But what will Nebo have to say about it? What will Romeo have to say about it? What will Tepiso have to say? Luckily for them, it's on the straight. So, I mean, tie away, Nebo. It's not caught napping. He says it on the medium. He's already on the slipstream. Nebo goes on the outside. Ooh, will he fight another day? Definitely. Ooh, luckily there's no contact. Maybe is slow. Is it a switch up? No, I think he waits to fight another day. Mendre might be slowing the whole pack down there as they are so close next to each other. Wong is just falling back there as we jump to Tepiso's view. As we have all the three drivers in front of him, Tepiso goes wide there, slightly wide. Manages to control the car. Romeo's putting the pressure on Ungebo, and Ungebo would want to overtake Mendre as soon as possible.
Mendre is punching them up, like they're all here, as Carlos would say, they're right here, right behind Mendre. They're all way, but there's a bit of traction, but Tepiso's just slightly holding back. I think he doesn't want to be part of this party that's happening in front of him. Mendre is still holding control of this race. Checking left, checking right, checking left, trying to see where he can take advantage of the Aston Martin. Look, that's a chance. Must he wait for a
I think he must wait. Must wait. Nice. Has that line nice and clean. Oh, yeah.
Manda's not having it. Manda's fully sent.
Oh, no!
What the hell, guys?
Oh, no, Manda! No. That was a tight call by Manda. Oh, safety car is out again. I think there might have been contact there with Ungebo.
There was. No.
Mendre enters the pit. He doesn't. He doesn't. Mendre, Ungebo definitely has to pit, as I think he might have had a broken wing. Oh, he could have waited there. Could have waited there.
No, Manda, no, man.
Smuda says Mendre will pit. I've got a surprise for you, Smuda. It's lap 9. He's on soft still, lap 9. He hasn't pit at all. The Tepiso is in P2, Bong on P3, and Ungebo will follow on P4. Oh, Manda. Oh.
You know what? I get the fact that Manda had better traction, but
decision making, yeah, it's tight as well, man.
Can't send it there. You can, but you can't. Oh, come on, Manda. I'm so angry, bruh. I'm so angry because you've had the pace, man. Unlucky, Manda. Unlucky.
2 drivers on 0 points. Race 1. Ooh. Smidlo. We've got 2 tier 2 drivers. Bong and Tepiso. 2 tier 1 drivers. Mendre leads. But Mendre's decision making, I've got questions.
Hi, hosting Ray. Other news.
I've got questions, because I mean he did do a dummy off as if it was going in, and then he pulled out again.
That's the thing. We'll review that. Now, I mean, this choice will review that and have a look. It's premature now to talk about what happened, so we'll have to wait and see until both drivers send us their perspectives of what happened. But the race continues in the MO of Mendre, safety car or not, the race shall continue. We have to wait and see.
Hey, Mendre slowed everyone down, and then there was drama.
Yes, I think that was the, what does English say, the prerequisite of the incident. Because now they were all closely together. Manda saw a gap, but personally, I don't think that should have been the place to take it. But he's a racer, man. He's a racer.
You know, he was gonna say he has to send it. Tyson in the comments saying, "Bunch them up there, Mendre. Bunch them up." Oh, points up for grabs, ladies and gentlemen. Points up for grabs. Two drivers on 0 points. Mega points. Mega points, 100%.
Already no one is scoring less than 12 points already. Ah, come on, man. Oh, what a shame to lose Twitch and Manla. We are not even halfway through this foot of the playoffs, man. So
Zepiso finds himself in P2.
Point of correction, Ronald. Hey, we never know, so we shall say Zepiso's P2. Because once we disregard things happen, we'll have to wait and see. Potentially 2 ESCO members.
Hey, see
potentially. Shout out to the 27 viewers. Come on.
Oh
So
my
we have
goodness.
2 Aston Martins leading. The safety car P3, Zepiso P2, Bonga P3. Oh, what a comeback from Bonga. I think Ubonga if he can have a good result today.
Yes.
And I'm saying this with a lower tone of voice because I'm serious. If Ubonga can have, like, you just get points, this brings him into the fight for promotion. Big time.
A reminder, ladies and gentlemen, Ubonga was in Tier 1, got relegated to Tier 2, fought his way back. He thought he was not in the playoff spots, but because of Tamayo's commitment, was moved up again. He's got another opportunity to move up.
He does. He really does. The floodgates of him joining Tier 1 are open, so we'll have to wait and see. That is right. Zepiso's pace is on fire. Let us hope he manages to move at the right time, at the right pace, in the right manner. Safety car Kalungene, man, like, come on.
Yeah, Smindlo, safety cars in. Smindlo, it was right there. Ooh. Also, it's no, it was a tough call there. Tough call.
It's a tough ending. Zepiso wasn't really pressurizing, man.
He was taking it easy.
Yeah. So we'll have to wait and see, man. You know, sometimes you make assumptions. Once you see footage, you give a different clue. So
Correct.
To see what happens. So safety car here again, and the first Aston Martin will pit, and the other one is still here to do so today. We have to wait and see.
Zepiso, ooh, is he pulling a max? He's pulling a max. It's not giving him space to maneuver. He's pulling a max and he's taking it to the line. He can actually send it. Oh, Nebo.
Freak. Guys, smart decision making, please, guys.
Bonga tries to get on the outside, ways to fight another day. Nebo hugs the line. I am watching Nebo's view with all the drivers in front of him. Hopefully no mistakes, guys. You within the points. Let's go. Man Ray still standing that soft compound. He's almost half a second ahead. Are these 3 drivers taking these tires to the end?
I would love for them to do so. I believe they can do so. We'll have to wait and see. And Zepiso goes widely off track. I think the tires are still not up to temperature, but this corner might just do that for them. As he closes in on Mendre doesn't have much pace anymore. I think the degradation in the tire has been hectic as we have. Pressurizing Zepiso. Pressurizing Zepiso. Just chilling, waiting to see what will unfold in front of him.
Mendre taking it nice and easy on the soft compound. I'm actually surprised, still sending it.
With no ERS, Mendre, as we go through the death zones of Manda. Zepiso's trying to send it. Zepiso's
on the outside. How is Mendre's? So it was full on basically still since the start.
Okay, Zepiso tries to cut beautifully. Zepiso.
Defending Mendre. Zepiso goes on the outside and he's sending it. He's definitely going to take that position from Mendre. Zepiso moves into P1, ladies and gentlemen, in the Ferrari. P2, Mendre. Hey, braking zone there, Mendre. Mendre is suffering with those softs.
He's really seeing flames, man.
Yeah, Bonga. You win the Bonga.
I rubbish, but Bonga, that's face, man. Come on, Bonga, man. Come on. What do you have? 15 points up for grabs. Who still has the fastest lap? Let me double check back. It is the deceased, the retired Manda. He currently has the fastest lap with a 33.6. There is Manda with the fastest lap, and I believe it's a piece of hunting for that. He now he's hunting Mendray.
Tepiso is driving around now, obviously opening that gap, utilizing women race defense. Ubonga's trying to go on the inside, there on the medium compound. It's clear that those soft tires are done. Bonga goes wide. Ooh, does he pull it back? Tepiso gets a 3-second penalty. Tepiso gets a 3-second penalty. With Bonga going wide, Unable closes that gap. It's a lap away from the DRS. Oh my goodness. Bonga hold the car. Tepo says Bonga hold the car. Seems to be suffering, but he seems to be closer, much closer to Mendray. Mendray will have to pit. The medium compound is much quicker as things stand. As we watch the beautiful views of Jeddah. Ubonga closing in. He goes on the outside. Will he be able to? He's out of DRS. Yes, he does. He moves into P2. He brings it back nice. Now, Unable will be the one. Mendray will have to pit now. He doesn't. He's still sending it. Tepiso, almost a 3-second gap in front of him. Also noting that he's got a 3-second penalty, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, let's go. Oh my goodness.
I know, man. Yo, definitely. Tepiso's now trying to put a cushion. So we've got a potential race winner in Ubonga if he can just manage that gap. As Tepiso, a 3-second penalty over 6P2. Mendray, who's still to pit in this race, carries 6P3. As Mendray was making a move on Mendray.
On the inside line, yes, is he hugging it properly? Yes, Debo makes it past. He is like, we're gonna leave you with that soft compound as he chases the pack. What does Mendray have to say? Hopefully it doesn't crash on anyone. Oh my goodness, Mendray, everyone in the comments is like, oh God, Mendray, Mendray.
Mendray is keeping up with them, exhausting his ERS. He's even finished deploying at this stage of the lap, but he will have DRS against them. Interesting to see if those soft tires can even make gains on Mendray. Mendray is now P3 behind Ubonga of P2 in the Mercedes. Tepiso almost 3.5 second gap to Ubonga, but has a 3-second penalty. It's something that we'll have to keep an eye on. Ubonga will definitely be keeping that also in his target time.
Mendray lap 15. Still sending it. Mendray means business, ladies and gentlemen.
DRS fully on again. Mendray. Only sending it in P4. Let's go, man. We are just over halfway from this race. We are lap 15 of 25. Tepiso's leading, but Ubonga is saying, I'm cutting this gap. Mercedes won the first race in this track last year, and I will try and win the first race.
100%. As Ubonga puts a second sector purple, sending it, chasing down to Tepiso as he's cut 2 tenths within 2 turns. Oh, let's go, Ubonga. If he can keep the car on track, he is moving. But Tepiso opens that gap once again.
It does, man. It does. I think Ubonga might be running hard down for so sector 1 he closes there. As you get to sector 2 and 3, Tepiso's like, I'm taking off, boy.
Mendray is still on the soft compound. Oh, you know, race status right now for Mendray is messy. ERS is on 1%. Soft compounds hasn't. It's on 0. Soft compounds. He still has to pit. Oh my goodness.
Okay, let's do strategy review. Do you think Mendray can take these tires to the end?
He's definitely going to the pits. Finally, Mendray goes into pit. Finally. Oh my goodness. As Tepiso has opened that gap to 3.1 seconds. I think he's sitting comfortable now. All the top 3 need to do is finish the race. In actual fact, all the drivers.
Oh, Mendray had front wing damage. Reported from the pits. Mendray had front wing damage. Okay, interesting. Guys, Ubonga and Tepiso have this interchange between sectors with half a second. Ubonga will close half a second in one sector and then lose it again. Or let me say Tepiso takes it again. So it's tough now. It was 3.5. Now it's
3.2 now.
Interesting.
Definitely a different strategy. It's Smusiso says overcut by Menren. Definitely not. All these drivers are taking these tires to the end. Menre, better pray that something happens. But as things stand, he's finishing in P4.
Which is still not a bad result, actually.
Definitely not a bad result. Definitely not a bad result for Menre.
You know, that fastest lap from Mumbai, that was so beastly. No one has even come close to it. That just shows you how much pace you must have had coming into tonight's race. So we'll have to wait and see how that unfolds. I think the top two will be trying to take this home, unless, God forbid, we have a safety car.
Ooh, going to be late.
It looks like people are just settling into their positions now.
Correct, as the gaps open, correct. Bonga 3.5 gap behind it's a piece, so 4.5 seconds behind the Bonga. So as things stand, the Piso, Mr. Tier 2, representing Tier 2, sits comfortably in P1.
And that will be mighty, 25 points. Come on. That will be mighty from the Piso. And I know there'll be some teams in Tier 1 trying to give him contracts by fire by force after seeing
this.
And some people who know where he might just sign his contract. He's had former teammates in the past where they were not happy with him.
Bonga gets a 3-second penalty while you can continue there with teammates that fired him. But Piso getting this.
Are we going to see a return now? Are we going to see a return between the two drivers?
Oh. Will he be picking his parent company from Tier 1? Obviously, we'll wait to see. Can't wait actually for the team selections. It's going to be quite interesting to see what our bottom 10 drivers pick.
Guy, if you were up to me, we'd even broadcast the selections because the selections of teams get so intense. I remember there was a time Usel Bisomo took like 30 minutes replying, and they were like, "Give up a team," and they went to the next selection because no one was patient enough to just wait for the man. The man is still at work, but they want him to select a teammate. It was so tense, so interesting to see. We're gonna have to wait for the leadership team to tell us. I believe highly possibly this weekend when that might be. I cannot wait because I still think all pairings will be strong either way.
No. I think it's tighter. It's clear to see that breaker has become tighter. Even Tier 2 drivers are moving. So can't wait to see the likes of Fusepo Temba, the likes of Ubangnobi, and the likes of Ukoboza, Mr. Red Bull. We'll have to wait and see there how it goes down. As we are live with Ubonga, he has cut that gap to 2.4 seconds. Hey, definitely cutting it. Jumping live with Unebo. Unebo seems to be falling back from this race. His ERS is on 87.
The moment, I think at the snap of almost here. Oh.
And the gap is 1.8 seconds now. Are we going to be seeing a Tier 2 battle in the playoffs as Ubonga keeps cutting that gap? Oh my goodness, Mercedes versus Ferrari. It's 1.5 seconds now. Drama with 7 laps to go. Piso's time. Bonga puts the fastest lap. Bonga is moving. It's almost less than a second. Oh my goodness. Piso might have broken the win again. What are the chances? Or is he saving ERS? Ubonga is cutting that gap. Let's just ride along with him.
The rotation looks.
Oh, he's suffering. He's suffering.
He's been taking that line. Let us see if Bonga is DRS. No, he's slightly outside. Okay, this now brings the potential win to goal. Okay, race on. We have 6 laps to go. Because I don't want to jinx nobody, but whoever wins here, man, will be doing the most. Yeah, Uzepiso might be struggling just a bit. Right, just a bit. Most drivers have 3-second penalties, so it will come down to who passes the line first.
Oh, Bonga! Oh, course.
Took a business
Hey!
decision. He saw that
Yeah, no, and yeah, definitely. And then Tepiso opens that gap again. Bonga just making a mistake there on that sharp turn. Tepiso seems to be fine. ERS on 51%. Bonga 46. Tepiso seems to be fine. As we have a look at the penalty.
You know what? We've got 6 full laps to go. Let's get your predictions for driver of the day. Let's get your predictions. Your remaining drivers are Tepiso, Taiwan, 2-3, Medray, P4. We're very quickly on those brake tires. We have lost Umanda and Twitch in the earlier parts of the race. So let us see. Driver of the day. Let's go. Ubonga currently sits with the fastest lap so far.
Ooh, is anyone going to take that fastest lap away to see? As Ubonga is still sending it. Hoping that Tepiso might just have another mistake, and hoping that he doesn't make a mistake. Key to note as well, Tepiso's medium tires are 12 lap olds and Bonga's are 9 laps old. But I don't think that should be. Can that be a factor?
Yeah, not at this early parts. Not at this early parts of their life. So far so good. So far so good for both drivers. Gap is still 2 seconds. All Bonga needs in my Bonga, what a beautiful entry in that corner. Bonga, if it takes 3/10 just in that corner alone, all Bonga needs is DRS, and we have a race.
We have a race. If they all DNF to never us, no one gets points, we move to the next race. Bonga is sending it.
Bonga, this might be a another quick lap.
Bonga is
just 2/10 off. Yes,
sending it. I think Bonga in the fast chicanes is quicker. That gap is less than a second.
Riding more downforce. Bonga's riding more downforce. Oh, Kusiami, guys. Bonga is within a second.
Bonga is sending it.
This is where now you're tested as a driver, not because of your skill, but because of your composure, your calmness. This is where everything comes into play.
Tepiso opens the gap again. It doesn't get DRS. Ooh, but he opens up his ERS. He is definitely chasing that Ferrari. Oh, it's the battle between the two tier 2 drivers. 21 of 25. Is he gonna be keeping it next to the DRS zone, the next DRS zone?
Yeah, Ubonga's quick in the corners. 8 tenths now between the 2 drivers. Then dropping. Ubonga deploys ERS just to get a bit closer, and he does 7 tenths, and he does 6 tenths. Ubonga's closing.
Takes that chicane nice and clean.
DRS open for
DRS open for Ubonga. Switch that ERS off. He's coming closer. He's coming closer. The next DRS zone. Oh my goodness, what a race. Ubonga saves it. Next DRS zone. Tepiso moves away from the slipstream. Why is he not using slipstream? Ubonga, he was going to get closer.
Fight another day, Bonga. Fight another day. Come on.
Tepiso saving his ERS. Hey, Bonga kisses the wall! Bonga kisses the wall! Oh no!
Let's wait and see. We can only wait and see how he moves. Usitla saying tire age showing. I mean, maybe not. Let's see. Bonga's definitely within ERS now, and you still. Guys, penalties. I hope penalties don't play a role. As DRS is open, the rear wing is open. These drivers are moving so quickly. He's eating dust. He's not even getting closer to them.
I never done even. These front two are moving.
Okay. Tier 2 drivers favorite so far in the playoffs overall and in the race as it seems, but we take it bit by bit. Lap 22 of 25. It is hitting up towards the end of the race. Ubonga is still getting closer to Tepiso. Ubonga kisses him, but
that was close. DRS again.
Yeah, it brings him back. The second was overlapped, Mara. The DRS is saying, come back, baby.
Will he get the second DRS though? Yes, I think he might, because that's the The zone where it takes it all.
No, it's this one here. There we go. Oh,
No,
the game is different than real life. I don't know why.
Lap 23 of 25, ladies and gentlemen. We've got 3 laps to go. Let's go. Tier 2. Bonga takes a nice line. Takes a nice line. He is closer. This man wants to come back to Tier 1. He's chasing with Tepiso. It's down in there. Oh, might have just gone right. Tepiso might have had a better exit there. Tire age. As we look at the tire age, ladies and gentlemen, Bonga goes wide. I hope it doesn't give him a penalty. Does he get DRS? Yes, he does. But he has fallen back again. Tepiso taking it nice and easy on the exits.
Jonah way. Come on. We've got 2.5 laps of racing to go. I think Jonah must go so fast as that. I think Jonah must go so fast as that. I don't think he'll use the position to win.
For 21 seconds, then. But Man Ray is closing that gap. Bongebo's ERS is on 94. I think he's comfortable with the position he's in. I think he might just be comfortable with the position he's in. Man Ray sitting comfortably in P4 as we go back to the action. Seems like Tepiso has opened the gap once again, ladies and gentlemen. It's 1.6 seconds. Bonga's tires might have, played their part there.
At the times when he was doing the fastest laps, I think. Come on, Bonga, you a pace, man. Kind of sitting with the fastest lap. Tepiso he had a lot of ERS, but not anymore, I think. Tepiso to Bonga,
cuts that corner. That's definitely a warning.
Come on, lap 24 of 25. And yeah, you are sending it like it's full throttle, Baba. You're sending the car, it gets closer. That's why he's running more downforce. Because in sector 1 and in the
Tepiso goes wide. Clap closes again. Shout out to the 21/7 viewers. We've got 1.5 laps to go. Will Bonga have something to say about this race, ladies and gentlemen? He is standing at the gap. It's less than a second now. Tire age might be a factor.
He was saving it.
Tepiso might be suffering with these tires, ladies and gentlemen. It's at half a second now. Will Bonga kiss the wall again? Will he take it clean? How does Tepiso take it? Oh, Bonga takes it nice and clean. DRS. He will get closer. He is sending it now. With the lap to go.
3/10.
Take it easy there. Next DRS zone. Oh, almost contact. DRS open. DRS slipstream. Slipstream Bonga. Last lap of the race. Slipstream Bonga. Tepiso's out of ERS. Tepiso's out of ERS. He goes on the outside. Will he take it? He takes the lead. Does he take the lead? Is there contact between the two tracks? Bonga takes. Tepiso gets another 3-second penalty. Tepiso gets another 3-second penalty, which then puts Bonga in the front. Oh, what pressure by Bonga. Bonga gets the 3-second penalty. It's race on. It's race on. Will there be another opportunity for Bonga? Oh, to take the lead. Oh my goodness. How is the ERS looking? Tepiso's on 22.
We spoke too soon. We've got half a lap to go. 40 minutes.
Bonga just threw away the race. Bonga just threw away the race. Beautiful driving by two drivers. Is he close enough? Will he be close enough? Takes that turn nice and clean. He will definitely have ERS. ERS on. DRS on. Will it be a race to the line? Please. Oh, he comes closer. Will he take the turn nice and clean? Goes on the outside. Is he sending it? He goes in. Does he take a lead? No, that's not that. He breaks the wing. He breaks the wing. It's a race to the line. He's got the ERS. Will he still win? Bonga takes the win, ladies and gentlemen, with a broken wing. a race! It was race to the line! Let's go, Tier 2! If someone thought Tier 2 had no action, come on! Come on! Mabo takes P3, Manray goes, and he's about to finish the race in P4. What action on the last lap of the race! Oh my goodness! Come on, Monga, come on! And he gets the driver of the day. Definitely deserves driver of the day.
What the hell, bro?
Come on! Wow!
We need to have a talk.
Bring those drivers in here. Bring those drivers in here.
And race to the end, bro.
Tier 2, stand up! Come on! Oh, he was sending it. He was definitely sending it.
I know.
Come on, Monga, and gets fastest lap. All points in the back. What a statement. What a Tier 1 statement. Come on. Teammates crash some keys and saying, let's fucking go. Oh my goodness. Whoa. Yes, sis. Monga, where did that come from? Where did that come from? Where did that come from?
In qualifying, you were not there. Beginning stages of the race, you were not there. Jiggy like a coin. You are there.
Dog, I don't know what happened. So first of all, I was battling network, right? The entire time. I'm thinking, hey, you know what? Let me just, I don't know who said, I think it was Mendray who said, yo, it's a top 4 finish, just play for top 4. I'm like, okay, I'm playing for top 4 then. And next thing, how I passed on the level, next thing I'm gaining time, next thing I'm like, okay, yeah, let's go. I was panicking though towards the end of the corner because I literally won with the missing. So I thought I was gonna lose control, but yeah, jeez. Freaking hell.
I don't have. I'll pass it to Zotan.
No, man, what a race. What a race that was, man. I think you were hunted with Tepi, so few mistakes here and there, but you closed the gap again. You like, how was that race? Like, I mean, I have no words.
I think my eyes literally was sweating because I just didn't know what's going on.
Oh my goodness, what a race!
I literally thought the network maybe kicked me out towards the last corner, and I was too. So when I saw the car going, I'm like, you know what, screw this. I'm never just finished. And then next thing on my head, next thing P1, I'm like, shit, wow. Okay.
Nah, that was a super race. That was a super race.
Super race, man.
Congratulations, you win the first race of the playoffs. Next we go to Italy, both Monza and Imola tomorrow, and then Monza on Thursday. Any strategy for those races? I mean, you've got the maximum points for today.
Look, man, I just decided that I'm just gonna jam. Probably gonna give it the same effort. Practice a couple of laps before the jam. Plan how I'm gonna roll, and then see what happens again.
No, congratulations for race 1. As we go to our P2 finish, I think someone has an echo there. Is it?
Do you mind muting real quick?
100%. As we go into our number 2 driver there, Tepiso. Lay, take us through your race, man. Lost around the last lap. I mean, you had the pace there. We saw you beginning of the race. You were battling it with Umandla. I mean, take us through the race.
I think I just had too much faith in those medium towards the end, because on the last 5 laps they were quite off. So I had to nurse them through the corners. But from the race, when Mantla was chasing me, I hit a curb around there. So I broke my wing and I couldn't maneuver around the track properly, so I had to go for softs. And then when there was a safety car, I sorry, mediums. And when there was a safety car, I had to go for mediums as well to actually challenge Manta and Mandre in front because they had fresher tires. So I'm like, okay, let's all go then on fresher tires. So yeah. Yeah, I'm still shaking.
No, that was a beautiful race. That was a beautiful race, mate. You take P2, top two, the tier 2 drivers in the top 2. Is that a statement or what?
Man, we were pushing, eh? We're just trying to cement our place in tier 1. We're not sure what the other guys are gonna do. We're actually thinking that they're gonna be a problem, but as time went by, we managed to pull through, Bonga and I. It's just unfortunate that Manta and DNF there, but yeah, hopefully the Stewards will add it.
No, she was definitely going to check that out. But P2 for you, nice position, I'd say. Obviously, you would have wanted to win the race, but I mean, not bad for race number 1, right?
Yeah, not bad for race number 1. Now let's just train for the hottest one, Imola.
Let's go, Imola next. Shout out for a P2 finisher.
All the way to the end. No, we've said driving quite consistent. Obviously, we need to iron out the mistakes, but you got this, man. You got this. Congrats again on your P2 win.
Thanks, Jens. Thanks.
100%. Our P3 winner, Mr. Haas himself. He had support from his teammates, who Inas obviously, who's unfortunately been relegated. Ngebo, mic check. Yeah, we definitely can hear you, man. Take us through your race, man. And that incident with Umandla, we saw you also dropped off the pace from the top 2 as well. Seems like you are comfortable with your ERS. What was the strategy behind this race? Yeah, correct. Oh, okay. Oh, what? 100%. Our viewers live saying they can't hear Ngebo. Ngebo obviously just going through the incident that happened with Mandla. Wasn't expecting Mandla to be on the inside of him, especially at that part of the track. After that incident, he was fortunate not to DNF, but he did have damage, side port damage for the car. So that's basically the summary of what is saying. I think comfortable with P3, Ngebo, your side? 100%. We will see you again tomorrow, Mr. Ngebo. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for an action-packed race. Your P1 finisher, Bonga. Who finished the race with a broken wing, Melo?
Yeah, the man said, I don't need to drive for Red Bull. Send it all the way to the end with no front wing. And I'm shocked that they didn't DNF. You know, when Bonga touched the wall with Utsepiso, I was so Bonga was going to DNF because one time went against the wall.
Against the wall.
Yeah. So I guess when he saw it not happening, it's like, I'm taking this win. So now shout out to Bonga, magnificent drive to come all the way from the back to come win this race. Shout out to Utsepiso as well. Beautiful driving. At some points they were side by side in turn 1. Beautiful for both drivers. Man, I love it.
Yes, and Ngebo takes P3 and Manray finishes in P4. So those are your 4 drivers with points today. Catch your live again as we go to Italy in Imola. Very fast but very technical track. It's round 2 of the playoffs, ladies and gentlemen. See you all then. Ciao, ciao.